In today's video, the meme is balloon zero, the balloon it attacks quickly. This is the deck. This is my main deck, but this is not the deck in the video. In this video, I'll be playing 2 matches with Xbow. One is a win, one is a loss. I won't tell you how they go. You can probably just skip though. And then I'll play 2 matches with Pump Bow. And I got 4 pumps down in Pump Bow, so you'll probably want to stick around for that. I think it's at like the 19-minute mark. So I am not actually playing the game right now. I'm just doing a voiceover. So these are the 2 matches with Xbow coming up first. I'm just gonna do some commentary. This guy, he wasted a lot of elixir, and throughout the entire match, I don't know what he was doing. Here, for the first like 2 minutes, I basically do nothing. I usually don't even play my Xbow until overtime, unless I know what the deck I'm facing is. He goes wall breakers. I go ice whiz. Log. I kind of probably could have just went ice whiz. Well, if my ice whiz was higher level, I probably could have just gone log. He goes hunter. He goes miner. I should have played minion, the mega minion, like much earlier. I should have played it once the miner connected, like before the miner connected, like a little bit behind the tower, like probably like 3 tiles left of the king tower. Because then I would have killed the miner and stopped all damage from the hunter. See, he's wasting so much elixir right here. I just think he's a very indecisive player. I go Xbow here because I know his wall breakers aren't in play. I think he fireballs. Yeah, fireballs. The problem with my Xbow is that this is the second match I've ever played with it. I've played about 6 matches in my life, so I'm just not good with Xbow. Here I would have minored. I would have tried to save my musket, but whatever. I don't really know nothing's going on. We're just banking up elixir a little bit. I'm glad I would have gone Xbow if I had known his wall breakers were out of play, because his fireball's also out of play. He's probably gonna go miner, maybe hunter. He should not have cannoned that, although it did work. He should have huntered, but I think he's saving that hunter for a specific card. Negative ending on left and more. He misses his fireball on the ice whiz, but it doesn't really matter because the water takes up half of his health. Ice whiz is not a good card in my opinion, but whatever. I should not have gone Xbow there. I think I was just getting a little bit desperate because I figured I don't know how to go through the ball after the Xbows, so I was probably getting a little bit scared. Here I get 1 hit, I think. No, more than that. I think I got 1 hit before though. Wasting elixir. I'm just cycling a little bit back. One thing I will say for sure though is that this is definitely better than my main Xbow deck in terms of cycling. I don't like the triple spell though. If I was playing this deck, I would get Tesla instead of Nito, but I just wanted to play classic, normal Xbow. He cannons because he predicts my Xbow. He's gonna wall break this He should have minored my tower, he would have gotten more damage. Musket destroying my ice golem, but thankfully not my tower. That was a bad play on my part. I really did not expect him to wall breakers left lane. I was hoping that I would catch him off guard, but I think he either predicted me or more likely he just was like, okay, right now I'm not going to do it. I can't play Xbow. I should not have let the miner do as much damage as I just did. I think that was like 300 damage or something. My ice wave is now in fireball. Cycle back to the ice race, but the problem with this is there's just nothing damaging. Half the cards don't even do damage unless, like, if you exclude, like, you have 5 cards that can deal damage with the spells. One of them is Tiny Skeletons. One of them is Xbow, which is only for... here I'm using defense, so I'm going against what I was saying. Which is to say, I was going to say that Xbow's only offense, but it really is a lot. I sometimes don't play. Here I mess up with the wall, so I'm pretty much choking the game. If I had started rocket cycling before the 30-second mark, I would have won the game, but as you can see, I lose by 33 damage. So that really sucks for me. I was really here we go on the next one. This one, I mean, I told you before, I won 1 loss, 1 win. I don't know how I won this one. This guy was just letting my Xbow connect every single time. He's wasting elixir. But I do have the perfect Xbow deck to counter Balloon. Although Xbow Tesla also counters Balloon just as well. But this deck has, like, only air cards. Well, only air attacking cards. Ooh, excuse me. Don't know why he feels the need to bats my Mega Minion, because it really gets the tower. But he does it every time, and I think that's part of the reason why I won. Here I use Ice Golem and pull the cards away. Cards just die, because that's what they do. They're terrible cards. It's a terrible card. I'm gonna waste stuck in that drop of elixir or 2. I'm gonna, obviously, Xbow now that I know. See, I knew he would do something like that. I knew he would make me do some ground cards. But now that my Mega Minion's 1 HP, his Fireball was basically useless. All it got him was tower damage. What's it called? Mega Knight is level 14 now, so it's still completely annihilates everything despite him playing that tower. Mega Knight's not a strong card, I just don't have any good counters in this deck. I just don't know how to use this deck. But as you'll see, it won't matter. I think I get 1 connection on the left and that's what ends me the game. But he kind of waits like 4 seconds to drop his Mega Knight. He has like a full HP tower. He's on track for it. But then he just doesn't kill my tower. I think his Mega Knight 2 shots my ice wave, which is ridiculous. See, right here I win. Actually, I get 2 connections, so I think it's like 1,000. I would NATO, but I think I need a NATO to pull it entire. I could have passed it. I was kind of happy that didn't connect, to be honest. He should have ballooned way more often in this game. Balloon is way harder to defend than at least for me, I can't defend balloons like that. I've had so many games where I missed the Tesla because I'm so used to fighting Hog, which gets pulled from me. I should have probably let it connect once, and then I should have pulled it to King Tower. I would have actually taken less hits. Mega Knight on the right, I think I lose the... I'm thinking right now, okay, I'm gonna lose the game. And then look, okay, let's go back. If you rewind and then tell me that Mega Knight did not just take like 40 seconds. It took so long to drop his Mega Knight. It's ridiculous. Alright, now I think we're moving on to Pump Bow, though. So in this match, another Mega Knight user, which is my least favorite card in the entire game. But I was using my Packer Bridge Spam deck before. I couldn't defend against Witch at all. I had to have poison, and if my poison was 1 level below, ignore that. My phone just, I think I was messing with some Reese's or something while playing. Thankfully, my Tesla is able to hit the Mega Knight from there. If I had Rocket in rotation, I would Rocket that Witch just to get it out of the way, you know. But now I have my Tesla to hopefully help deal with the Witch. I waited for the Witch to spawn some skeletons, so that way I could log her all of the skeletons. Here you can see he only has 3 spells: Clone, Arrows, Tornado. None of them deal with Pump correctly. I think I still get like at least a net elixir trade, and that's if he arrows is the pump every single time, which would save my little skellies, which is honestly, I mean, even if I just get a break even with my pump, it's still useful. And then this is a little bit off topic, but in the next game, I actually, in the first like half, I used pump to just defend his e-golem. But it was only for a little while because I had Tesla, I had Xbow. I could defend without wasting a pump. In my opinion, pump should be 5 elixir, just because 6 is way too expensive. And I feel like 5 wouldn't break the game, because every single player and their mother has rocket, fireball, poison. You know, like, it's very lucky that I ran into 2 people without a solid spell. Here I let the witch connect a little bit, so I can have 30-second Xbow on hand. So I sacrificed 30 HP, but now he can't really play much without it being killed very easily. Like if he had played Mega Knight right lane, I would have just knighted, and then it would have been a 3 elixir defense, because the witch basically made it free. Yeah, I'm logging the skeleton barrel as you should. You always should log skeleton barrels. But here, also I'm saying heal a lot, but I'm just trying to. You saw I got like 2 knights and 2 muskets, right? This deck is super fast cycle, and you have so many opportunities to pump up if the enemy does not have a spell. If the enemy doesn't have a spell, you win the game. If you don't win the game, then you're bad. If it wasn't for the sake of content, I literally would have just beaten these players without even using them, because they're terrible. Compared to most of the players I fight. He did not arrows my pump, so now I'm going to double pump in the left lane. And at this point, that's 6 elixir, plus 6 elixir, that I'm just banking up. This deck is actually good with double spell, because no double light spell, but against people who are also using pump, I can just Xbow and I kill the pump. And it cycles fast enough that if I really wanted to, I could use double snowball, but that's not really a good trade at all. Here, I think I'm getting a connection. I should be. Yep. I might win the game. I think once that Xbow dies, I'm going to place another one. Yeah, here I win. Because he doesn't Mega Knight, he tornadoes. But you can see all the mistakes they're making, and I'm making quite a few mistakes myself. Like right here, I'm letting my Xbow take the... No, I'm not actually anyone. But while I was defending all that, I should have probably pumped up, since he wasn't bringing much force to the offense. Because Knight Tesla Musket, I mean, obviously that's going to kill Mega Knight. And all those cards are still going to have a ton of HP. I think the Knight would have come out on top with like half health, which would have been able to defend another like 4 elixir card. So it would have been worth it to pump up, because then I would have been at a lead, somewhat of a lead. I would have been a little bit behind actually, but I still would have had a lead. Here you can see I'm pumping, and then I pull to the middle with Tesla. I should have probably placed it 1 tile to the left, but I have very sweaty hands, so it might have missed, and I didn't want to risk that. Here I'm gonna log and miss pretty much everything. And then and as you can see, they're gonna kill my. You see, they're going to the pump. But if that pump was like a little bit weaker, I probably could have activated King Tower. He raged, but it wasn't. I think here he only has arrows and log. But I mean, if I play pump in the back, he can't log anything. He can't log my pump. The arrows could destroy my pump, but he has to save it for other cards. I think arrows log almost killed Musket. I think he thought because I was at such a deficit he could beat me, but it is Xbow, so the defense is pretty much the easiest thing in the game. Here I was really hoping for a King Tower, but I didn't get it. Instead, I got like 300 damage, which is not good. Actually, I have no clue what did all that damage on the left. I think it was a musket, but I don't know. Cause in this game he really didn't have a spell to deal with my musket or my pump, so I basically just stacked muskets and pumps, and I think my muskets chipped away a little bit. Muskets completely annihilated his cards. I had muskets at like 1 HP, just destroying everything. Here he's trying to build up another push. Now that it's double elixir, I was like, okay, I mean, I'm probably gonna lose, but I somehow managed to defend everything really well. Like, that's a 9, 18, that's a 22 elixir push, and I just dropped double Teslas and he can't turn me. Triple Teslas at this point. I don't even think I shouldn't have placed that musket there. I think I was just a little bit nervous and trying to pull it away from my other musket. Because I needed that musket to defend my lower HP tower. Here I'm Teslaing so I can stop that E-Golem. I'm triple pumping. No, my pump just died. Here I'm letting my Xbow die because I'm stupid. And I'm letting that E-Bar connect because I'm really bad. If he had raged there, he probably could have taken like 2,000 HP off my tower, but thankfully he didn't. He only took like 1,300, 1,200, 1,250 I think. And here, I mean, this entire game I was toying with him. I could have just let a Xbow connect at any given time, but I wanted to stack pumps. I wanted to see if I could get like 5 this game. But that's it. Anyways, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye. Wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I need money. I want money from YouTube. That's literally the only reason. I will make daily videos if you guys can subscribe.